What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So guys, today we are back with another episode of, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this little mini series type thing, but basically we're checking out all the sharks, and then we're going to be giving my final opinions on it. Like, is it worth it, is it good, is it bad, everything that's good, the pros, the cons, every last thing that you basically need to know, and my final opinions about the shark. But today we are going to be using the Sharkjira, which is aka the Godzilla shark. Now, so first things first, let's go ahead and start off by going over like basics. Like, his maximum size, I believe, is two. I actually don't remember his maximum size, but his health is 600. 600 health. His abilities are he can break through rocks. He can what else can he do? He can break through rocks. He has his little special ability, which is like a nuclear blast. And he can, as you're seeing right here, well, sort of, it was like a weird little thing, weird little showcase of it, but he can actually walk on land. You're going to you see it right there, but sometimes some of these areas are a little bit glitchy. But yes, he can actually walk on land, and he is the first one, I believe, who can actually like walk on land, meaning going through land without taking any damage. As you see right here, he actually does not lose. His health is the same on land as it is in water. He's actually the first one, and he's the only one, but he and the abyss shark are the actually only two who can actually like walk on land. Nessie can do something similar. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, his ability is this ray blast right here. Yeah, there you go, his little ray blast. It cauterizes enemies. It doesn't matter what they are, it cauterizes them and gives you a 2-time bonus, as well as the fact that you can actually use his thing with your gold rush, and it doesn't like counteract. It actually still does the same bonuses, does everything else just like a normal gold rush. So that's also good. Another thing he can do is break rocks, as I've said, and that's basically it. He's actually pretty plain. Now we're going to be going into discussing this. Now, well, in a minute I will show you guys. Well, all right, we'll get into that. But first things first, I'm going to start off by saying his gameplay. Playing with him, he is actually a very nice he's very nice to use. He is a little bit stiff, which is slightly on the downward side. He's more stiff than an actual shark, but not nearly as stiff as Moby Dick, but he is still a little bit stiff. But that is one of his downsides. Another downside I'd probably say is his boosting factor. His boosting factor is actually really, really low. But we're going to be talking about his ability, because now we almost have a gold rush, and I'm about to show you guys why I really enjoy him. Now we have a gold rush, and all right, this isn't the best example, but look, guys, his gold rush actually, his nuclear blast on a gold rush is actually like really, really good. Now you can use it because see, it still gives you the 2 times the bonus plus the 120, so you're actually getting 240 times boost on all your points and everything else. So look, we're already at 10 million, and we've only been playing for 2 minutes. Granted, we could have been even higher at an even faster rate if I used it properly, but I'm more so just showing off the shark rather than actually doing all points and stuff with them. But like, see, this is like really good because it cauterizes, gives you that 2 times boost, plus the gold rush being that natural 120, meaning it's a 240 boost on everything you can possibly get, and it gives you millions and millions and millions and millions of points. I don't think it boosts gold production, but I mean, you're basically fine on that. Now, another thing I'd say about him is that his walking on land ability is actually like a really good ability. Now, we're not seeing any right now because I don't know why, but usually when you walk on land, I'll try to show you a little bit later on in the video, but actually like little buildings spawn, and you can actually walk through the buildings and actually crush through them. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything special about him. I think it's one of his missions. I'm not exactly sure, or if that was just like a Easter egg to show like Godzilla, but I'm not exactly sure. But that's just basically what he can do. That's also one of the really cool things about him. Another cool thing is that he can break rocks, which is something only, I'm not sure if Leo can do it. But Nessie can do, and everything above Nessie, meaning him, Nessie, and Abyss Shark, which is something that he can do. Also, he has a very wide range of everything he can eat. His AoE is actually a pretty nice size. It's actually very similar to something like the Megalodon. He actually has like a very good AoE, so that's also a good side about him. Another good side I'd probably say is his ability, because his ability is amazing. Now, more on the downside is his boosting ability, because his boost meter is actually pretty small, and it does deplete pretty fast, and he doesn't really move that fast. Even though he's boosting, he's not. Here the buildings right here actually. But even though he's boosting, he's not really moving that much faster with the boost, if you get what I'm saying. He does move a little bit faster, but it's really not much, which I can probably understand, because he's big, and it's probably he's big and immobile, I guess. I don't know exactly, but his boost isn't really that important. So I mean, it's a small flaw about him. But now onward to the plus side, because this shark honestly has a whole lot of pluses. Now backward with his survival bonuses and stuff. His survival bonus, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. His survival bonus doesn't even start kicking into like being unbearable. Well, I wouldn't say unbearable, but it's like really hard. Is when it reaches anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes. That's when it starts increasing by more and more. But he's still very survivable. And if you want to know why, the main reason why is because his nuclear radiation ability, that beam of blast, whatever he does, that ability I'm telling you guys right here, you're hearing it from me first. It is the best ability in the game, guys. Hands down, it is the best. There's no ability, no one has an ability between Nessie, Sharkjira, and Abyss Shark. He easily has the best one. The range on it is just about limitless. It cauterizes literally everything, and it gives you that 2x boost. You can activate it on a gold rush, which actually doubles your points, doubles everything else, and it's just really good on that. And it's something that the Abyss Shark actually fails on, because if you use the ability with the Abyss Shark on a gold rush, it actually like stops them before they get right close to you. So it brings them close to you, which makes it easier, I guess. But Sharkjira can actually like kill all of them, so it just makes him that just small bit better. But yeah, that he also has that other plus. Now his downside is the size. Oh, also another thing. Oh yeah, my bad. Another good thing about him, he also has a very, like, even though I say the survival bonus starts kicking in, you can survive very long with this guy just because of his nuclear radiation ability. The range on it is just so long, it's so good. It's just all around good. In my honest opinion, guys, he's probably the best shark in the game. Without a doubt. Like on like an actual level, he is the best shark that is inside of the game. Hands down, he's the best. His ability is better than everyone else's. He has enough health to survive. You can survive for very much over 15 to 20 minutes, like if you actually try it. Getting points with him is easy, because getting a gold rush, then use the nuclear blast ability. He can break through certain rocks. His size isn't his size, it does become a problem, and he's a little bit stiff, which is something on the downside, but it's really not even that bad if you honestly think about it. And then he can walk on land, so literally going over land is not much of an issue. You can literally crawl across land. It gives you the buildings, it gives you everything else, and then you walk across land actually pretty fast. And then even if you go into the skies, like even jumping up, if that's what you like to do, he can jump up pretty high. Granted, if you have a jetpack, then it doesn't really mean much else, and then you could just keep on doing that. But yeah, he's just all around just such a very good shark. Actually the best. And yeah, so honest opinions, should you guys buy him? Without a doubt. I always suggest waiting for the 85% off discount, because it just saves your gems up. But even I think it's 800 gems if you buy it just like straight up and skip. I even think that's worth it for him, honestly, because he's so very good, and then you can get your money. Getting gems back won't even be that hard if you actually earn gems, but getting them back won't even be that hard, and he's just very good. Now, if you get him on the 85% off discount, definitely do it. But I did finally understand, someone told me in my comments, that if you have the previous sharks maxed out, then the 85% off discount won't work, and you have to buy it with gems, full price, and or coins. But guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely say cop the Sharkjira if you can. The Godzilla shark, definitely the best shark in the game. But I hope all of you enjoy, and I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.